What's up guys, FeelMercy here, and this is going to be a quick update video of what I've been up to today really, and just a heads up of the video tomorrow, which will be the Dagonoth Kings video, which will be the 3 hours of which I go to Dagonoth Kings in the max gear again, and with a Ring of Wealth, and compare the drops to what I got last time. So hopefully that makes me some bank loot, which will be nice. As you can see, I've got my tokhaar-kal cape on at the moment. Been doing a bit of woodcutting as well, just AFKing, and also if we have a look at my stats, I am now 85 runecrafting. I am, what else did I get? 87 agility. I've also got 169k to my woodcutting level and 145k to my fire making level. I've gained numerous amounts of smithing XP, 13.5 mil now. Farming XP, 13.5 mil. Fletching XP, 13.2 mil. Herbler XP is now nearly 15 mil. Now, the reason for that, if we go to my bank, will be there is no longer an effigy tab. I've used all my 33 or 34 effigies, I think it was. And that is a great relief because I had something like 11 construction effigies, and construction effigies are an absolute nightmare because I don't have the construction level to open them myself, so I had to get assists, and it was horrible. Now, if you auto notice in my bank, I've also got another tokhaar-kal cape. So I've got two, which it means I got my placeholder today. Now, the placeholder I got, which is the second attempt, which means I've had 2 successful attempts out of 2, which is always nice. I actually done in 1 hour and 16 minutes. I timed myself and it took me 1 hour and 16 minutes. Now, I've had a look around YouTube and I can't seem to find a faster time. So I think at the moment I've got a really fast time, 1 hour and 16 minutes, which, you know, most people expect to be in there for about 2 hours, which is always nice knowing that I'm doing it relatively quickly. And I suppose it also makes it an almost viable option for money, not that I intend to do it like that. So I've got my tokhaar-kal cape, I've also got one in my bank, and I will show you quickly. I think it's up to you, you don't have to, you can skip ahead if you don't want to, but this is the kind of stuff I was using. Now I use my Torva, Virtus this time I brought with the Storm of Armadil. I also brought Pernix top and bottom with broad bolts. Yes, I brought my broad bolts. God knows where they are. I think they're in this tab. Yeah, broad bolts. I brought my enhanced Excalibur, dread nips, rune pickaxe, all that kind of good stuff. So I took that with me, and it resulted in 1 hour and 16 minutes, which was nice because I expected to be there in for 2 hours. I ended up with about 30 minutes left on my second yak, so that's great. Didn't have to do too much about that then. My yak didn't run out, and I didn't even use my unicorn. I had over half my supplies in my yak, so I've got quite good at it. Now, bearing in mind that I've got quite good at the fight kiln, and knowing the spawns wise, knowing what to do on each wave, I'm feeling pretty confident of helping you guys out with it. So if you guys want to see a video about the tokhaar kiln, it won't be out tomorrow. I don't think it will be out on the Saturday. It might be out on the Saturday. Most probably the Sunday if you guys want it. Give this video 30 likes for the fight kiln. Yeah, let's go for 30 likes for the fight kiln, and I'll try and help you guys out with the fight kiln, give you some good tips that I've sort of learned while doing my 2 attempts, and also tips on Jad, where to stand as well, because standing before each wave is quite important, because on each wave they spawn in designated areas always, so I can really give you a heads up on that. So that should be really helpful for you guys, those of you who aren't quite maxed. Now I do believe, after doing it 2 attempts, I do believe it is possible with a War Tortoise. I do believe it is possible with Bandos Armadil, perhaps with Barrows as well. I do believe it is possible. I think overloads are pretty much a must. I wouldn't want to attempt it with extremes, partly because you want to be able to brew, and if you're using extremes brewing is fairly difficult. So I would say overloads is pretty much a firm requirement. However, I do think it might be possible with Barrows gear, possibly. Of course, that is really pushing it. I think Bandos and Armadil, you can be reasonably comfortable if you have a chaotic kite shield, or you know, a chaotic kite shield, not necessarily a melee one, but an eagle eye or a farseer. That could really help. Ganodermic helps a ton if you don't have Virtus. Storm of Armadil, Polypore Staff, all of that good stuff really helps, particularly on the boss. So yeah, 30 likes, and I'll be releasing a fight kiln within the next few days, maybe 3 days. I don't know. Depends how busy I am, because I am, of course, back to college on Monday. So I have a certain amount of time for videos that I have to allocate. That being said, Super Sunday, 3 videos on Sunday should go ahead as usual. If not, there might only be 2 because of my strict kind of my timings at the moment. Also, I'm going to my dad's for 2 days now, so I'm probably gonna have to do 2 videos in advance and get them out to you tomorrow. So there might be two videos tomorrow to account for the fact that there might not be a video on the Saturday because of that, because I'm going to my dad's. So that could be a reason for that. So I hope you guys appreciate the fact that even though I am busy, I'm still trying to get out my daily videos for you guys, because it does mean a lot to me that I keep up to my promise as well. Also, I've moved the mic away from my face, which is for the mic, good news, because the mic doesn't have to be so close to my ugly face. But it also means that you guys don't have to put up with some fuzzy audio. Hopefully, after listening back, I'll be able to decide whether that statement is true or not. But yeah, so fight kiln, well, not really a guide as such, but just some pointers, some tips, where to stand on waves, certain waves. I'll probably do the fight kiln again, probably get a 3rd cape, and show you wave 28, which is the tokhaar-kal cave. Tokhaar-kal, something, I don't know, fucking dills, something like that. But yeah, that will be a wave on 28, which is quite a challenge if you don't know how to lure. So I'll show you suggestive movements on luring them and where they spawn and where to stand on that wave. Also on the double jad wave, where to stand. Prior to this, giving you some notice, if you are on the double jad wave and you're getting there, stand on the northern side of the rock, because they both spawn to the south. They spawn in the southeast and southwest corner, so stand on the northern side of the rock, and you should be good for that. So yeah, this is FeelMercy. This has been a quick update video of what's been happening. I've used up all my effigies. I've got a 2nd cape, been doing some woodcutting, been getting some XP, you know the sort. So I shall catch you guys tomorrow with maybe 2 videos, so take care.